How we doing? How we doing? Today is Tuesday, October the 8th, 2024. Just doing a real estate tapping with you for today. So I saw an interesting article. It says that insurance premiums have gone up about 52%. And, that is just an enormous jump. And a lot of times when that happens, when it comes to homeowners, investors with rental properties, that could really throw off your cash flow if you're renting out a property. It could really throw a homeowner into a situation where it adds, a significant increase in their payment. You can see shortages in your escrow account. And so therefore your payment has to change and go up. So, if that's something that a lot of people are experiencing, this definitely could have some negative effects on the housing market where people may need to sell. They can't afford to make their payments, things like that. So just thought that was very interesting. So from an investor standpoint, we always try to tie this to notes. If you do have a property like that, your expenses have gone up significantly and it's cutting into your cash flow, we always suggest that you look at creating a note on the property, doing some type of seller financing, because you don't have any expenses on the property except for if you use a servicing company, or if and when down the line you may have to take the property back, then there's some expenses that you may have to incur at that particular time. But in terms of a reoccurring basis, you don't have the same expenses that you do in terms of taxes, insurance, maintenance, things of that nature. So your cash flow usually increases when you do that. And then if you're someone in a property and you're experiencing those increases when it comes to your expenses and you need to sell, maybe selling this with seller financing is a better strategy for you, over the long term. Because like yesterday I explained that you can use seller financing as an investment strategy on a property. So maybe there's a certain amount of equity in there right now and you don't want to cash out all of the equity to sell the property. You can use seller financing. You can create a little bit of a spread between your interest rate and what you seller finance the property for. And then as you do that on the property, your unpaid balance continues to go down, most likely at a faster rate than what the new terms are, or the new loan that you create on the property. So your equity position is actually growing over time, and then maybe in 5 years or 10 years, something like that, you're going to be in a better position if you get cashed out at that particular time. If the person that's in the property that you created the financing for then sells it, there's a certain amount that has to pay off that underlying loan, and then there's a certain amount that will come to you, and then the seller or the person living in the property would then, there would be just one lien on the property. So hopefully that's not too complicated. You can follow what I'm saying there. If not, let me know, post a question or two. But really great strategy for investors as well as homeowners looking to sell their property. You want to at least look at the numbers, see how it all plays out for you, and make a decision. Is it time for me to fully cash out, or could I do seller financing? If I do have a property that I'm living in, and then if I'm an investor and my taxes have gone up, my insurance has gone up, my expenses on this property are increasing, I'm not making as much cash flow. Let me compare this to seller financing and see what my cash flow looks like there. All right, if anybody needs any help with that, you can reach out to me. Contact information is attached to this, and you can always go to my YouTube channel, subscribe there. There's a bunch of videos that talk about seller financing and real estate notes, and then we'll be uploading another video this week in regards to sellers, you know, people that have properties and want to sell, and the benefits and everything like that with for sellers that are considering using seller financing. All right, talk to you soon. Have a great day.